Wait, you're still here. Her voice broke as she stood in the doorway, fingers digging into the frame as if it were the only thing keeping her upright. Disbelief was written plainly across her face, mixed with fear, and something else. Shame, maybe. I leaned against the counter, my coffee cup trembling slightly in my hand, though I barely noticed. The trip's cancelled, I said quietly, purposefully, letting the words cut through the room. Her lips parted, then pressed shut again. She blinked hard, like she couldn't quite make sense of what she'd heard, her breath caught somewhere between anger and panic. Cancelled. What? Why? I set the cup down, keeping my tone level. Because I found out everything. I know where you were planning to go. I know who you were planning to meet. I let the silence stretch until it felt like a blade hanging between us. She stepped forward, but I raised a hand, stopping her. Don't. Just, don't. My chest tightened, my heartbeat slamming against my ribs in a frantic rhythm I couldn't calm. I loved you. I trusted you. And you were ready to throw all of it away for a few days built on lies. Her eyes dropped to the floor. I didn't mean. You didn't mean. I cut in, my voice shaking but rising just a little. You didn't mean to destroy our life. You didn't mean to betray me while I was making plans for us, for everything we built together. Tears pooled in her eyes, but sorrow wasn't what I was waiting for. I wanted accountability. I wanted the woman I loved to recognize what she had done. I thought I needed some space, some freedom. I laughed, cold, rough, making her flinch. Freedom? You call this freedom? My hands trembled, but I forced my voice to stay steady. This is destruction. This is taking the heart of the person who gave you everything, and treating it like it's nothing. She opened her mouth again, hesitated, then whispered. I didn't know how to stop it. I just. Her voice faded, a fragile thread swallowed by silence. My throat tightened. Every stammer, every broken word sliced through me. I wanted to scream, to shake her until she understood the damage she'd done. But I didn't. I couldn't. Not anymore. Look at me, I said, quieter now, but firm. My voice carried every sleepless night, every moment of doubt, every sting of betrayal. Do you understand what you were about to do? Not just to me, but to us, to the life we promised each other. She lifted her eyes, tears shimmering, and for a moment I saw the version of her I once knew, the one who loved me enough to never hurt me. But that version was gone. Replaced by someone I didn't recognize. I made a mistake, she whispered. Yes, I answered, the bitterness barely contained. One you can't undo with words. I swallowed hard. I'm done pretending trust can be repaired when it was shattered before you even left. Her hands shook at her sides, shoulders drooping. She tried to reach for me, but I lifted my hand again. No. Not this time. I loved you too much to keep letting you walk away with pieces of me. I won't do it again. She shook her head, tears streaming freely now. I didn't know. I wasn't thinking. You didn't think. I said softly, almost to myself. The anger dissolved into something heavier, sorrow. That's exactly the problem. I picked up the documents I had prepared hours earlier, financial separation, temporary custody plans for the kids, a clear boundary laid out in black and white. I placed them gently on the counter. This isn't revenge. It's not punishment. It's survival, mine. My heart's. My future. The life I refuse to let you wreck. She stared at the papers, then at me, fear and regret flickering across her face. She never expected consequences. Never thought I'd actually act. That I'd choose myself over her endless games. I thought you'd understand, she whispered, almost begging. I shook my head. Understand? I loved you, and that wasn't enough. I protected you, trusted you, and you didn't even try to protect us. You chose yourself. Her expression crumbled, realization hitting her like a tidal wave. I felt no victory, no satisfaction, only the cold clarity of someone finally drawing the line. You need to go, I said quietly. I'm not stopping you physically. But emotionally, spiritually, I'm done. You'll get your freedom. And I'll get my peace. And that peace, it's mine because I refused to lose myself for someone who couldn't value what we had. She lingered for a moment, as if deciding whether to argue, to plead, to cry harder. But I didn't move. I didn't soften. I let her feel every ounce of the weight she created. Finally, she turned and walked out. The door clicked shut behind her, and for the first time in weeks, I inhaled without the crushing pressure of betrayal. The silence didn't feel empty. It felt reclaimed, mine again. My heart, fractured but finally beginning to mend. She broke me, yes. But in that breaking, I found clarity, courage, and a strength I didn't realize I possessed. And maybe, just maybe, that was the hidden gift inside all of this.